Between LeBron and Wemby, who's the better prospect? To find that out, we're swapping the careers to see who could be the GOAT. With whoever wins 6 championships first, they'll be crowned the winner. We'll be putting Wemby on every team LeBron has joined in his career and LeBron on the Spurs. In Wemby's rookie season, he averaged 12, 2, and 10, but he was stuck coming off the bench behind Big Z, resulting in Dwayne Wade stealing the Rookie of the Year award, with averages of 23, 3, and 7. The Cavs failed to make the playoffs, and in LeBron's rookie season in 2024, he wins Rookie of the Year, dominating the NBA, averaging 28, 6, and 6, but misses the playoffs too. Heading into Wemby's sophomore season, he gets promoted to a starting role, averaging 15, 2, and 10 as the Cavs make their first playoff appearance of the video, while LeBron improves his numbers to 25, 7, and 7, and also making his first playoff appearance as the 9th seed in the play-in tournament, but he doesn't last long as he loses to the Jazz. In the first round, the Cavs go up against the defensive-oriented Pistons, with Ben Wallace leading them to a Game 7 series-winning game to eliminate the Cavs. As Wemby's career seemed to be struggling, he comes out in his 3rd season and averages 27, 13, and 3 blocks per game, winning a Defensive Player of the Year award to show for it. 3rd season seemed to be the year everyone breaks out, because this season LeBron averaged 39 and 8, almost averaging a triple-double. The Spurs had a big upgrade this season. They went 52 and 30. And it's a rematch of last year's first-round series, but this time around, the Cavs dominate the Pistons in an easy sweep, bringing a second-round series where Wemby matches up against the 8th seed Boston Celtics, where the series seems to be more evenly matched, but the Cavs finish the series in Game 6 to meet the Milwaukee Bucks in the conference finals, who proved to be a tough matchup early on, but Wemby overcomes adversity to head to the NBA Finals in 6 games. Meanwhile, LeBron swept the Thunder in the first round, and LeBron gotta go against Zion and the Pelicans. After defeating Zion, LeBron has made it to the conference finals to face the Kings, where the Spurs sweep easily, and now they meet the Pistons in the NBA Finals, but they go down 3-2 in the series heading to Game 6, and it's a close game. We're in a close Game 6 in San Antonio right now. Jeremy Sohan with the free throw, and he makes the lead up to 2. The Spurs have to win this game if they want to go to Game 7. The Spurs gotta get a stop right here. Jaden Ivey with the pull-up, and he misses it, and now it's a free throw game. The Spurs played a foul game and proceed to hit clutch free throws to force Game 7 in Detroit, where they lose LeBron's first finals appearance. In his first final series, Wemby continues his dominant playoff run, leading the Cavs to a 3-0 series lead, where in Game 4 they finished a job on Cleveland's home court. After winning a ring, Wemby averages 30, 12, and 3, winning his first MVP of his career. And LeBron averages 29, 9, and 9, almost a triple-double, winning his first award also, but his team seems to be struggling, only making the 6th seed. Just like last postseason, Wemby takes out multiple superstars to make his way to the NBA Finals, where this time around he's matched up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They don't go out that easy as the Cavs win Game 4, but immediately after lose Game 5, proving they were no match for the Timberwolves. This postseason, LeBron sweeps his way out of the first round where he meets the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be Luka versus LeBron for the first time right here, and the series lives up to the hype, with it going to Game 7, where in the end the Mavericks pull away the victory, eliminating the Spurs. Wemby continues to build himself a legendary career, winning his 2nd MVP in a row and adding another Defensive Player of the Year to his resume, while averaging a solid 27, 14, and 3. And LeBron matches Wemby, improving his averages to 31, 9, and 9, winning his first MVP. In the second round, the Cavs have to battle Allen Iverson and the Sixers, where Wemby leads his team to a gentleman's sweep, but the historic battles aren't over yet. He has to go up against T-Mac if he wants to make it back to the NBA Finals. The matchup proves to be much-watched TV, going all the way to Game 7, where Cleveland has the home court advantage, which ends up being the deciding factor, helping the Cavs make it back to the NBA Finals, where they meet the Memphis Grizzlies. In the second round, LeBron has his highly anticipated rematch against Luka, where he's looking for his revenge, where revenge was had, winning the series in just 5 games. And we got LeBron versus Ja Morant. Just like in real life, is it gonna happen just like real life? And yes, it does. LeBron made to the finals. The Spurs match up with the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA Finals, looking to finally get LeBron his first ever ring. In the finals, Wemby and the Cavs quickly gain a 3-1 series lead, but the Grizzlies are putting up a fight in Game 5, with the game being tied at 110 each with only 5 seconds left. Cavs score. Oh my god, there was a steal. Oh, he just sold the game. Rudy Gay with the game winner? No, it's going to overtime. And in overtime, it's still an epic battle where the Cavs lead by 1 with 21 seconds left. And this is going to go up for a 3-point lead right here, and it goes in. And Wemby secures the rebound, passes to Jameer Nelson, and they are champions once again. Wemby's already a 2-time champion. Wemby finished his historic season, capturing another Finals MVP trophy to add to his collection, while LeBron goes up 3-1 in the series and wins his first NBA championship and Finals MVP. In his 6th season, Wemby's numbers dropped off some, only averaging 24, 12, and 2, while in the postseason, leading his team to the conference finals. While LeBron kept similar numbers this season, but he surprisingly loses in the first round. Going into the final season of Wemby's first Cavs stint, he averages 25, 11, and 2, leading the Cavs to the best record in the league, taking care of the Bobcats to head back to the NBA Finals, where he beats the Grizzlies. This season, the Spurs went 60 and 22, finishing as the 2nd seed, where he pushes the Spurs all the way to the finals. And the Cavs immediately went up 3-0 against us. The Spurs dramatically win the next 3 games, forcing a Game 7 and potentially coming back from a 3-0 deficit. Oh my god. LeBron just did it. LeBron just won his 2nd championship by coming back from a 3-0 lead. In LeBron's 8th season, he joined Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami to form a crazy super team. That means Wemby will do the same, joining Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami, where in the first season, he sees a dip in production, only averaging 20-11 and 2. As expected, the Miami Heat are by far the best team in the league, while LeBron won another MVP in San Antonio, averaging 29, 7, and 10. And it's another battle of the Mavs versus Spurs. The matchup proves to be another classic as it goes to Game 7, where the Spurs barely edge out a victory where they head all the way to the conference finals. No, they got swept almost by the Trailblazers. Gentlemen sweep out here. In the conference finals, the Heat meet Wemby's previous team, the Cavs, where Game 7 ends in a close matchup. The Heat are up by 3 points right now, but the Cavs got the ball. They could tie this up easily. And here's Jameer Nelson going for a pull-up, and he hits it. They're only up by 1 point now. Dwayne Wade with the pull-up 3. Is he going to hit it? No way, but Chris Bosh with the board and the putback. The Cavs need to score, but the Heat play good defense to get a stop, where Wemby gets the game-winning rebound. And somehow, once again, the Grizzlies are back. The Heat sweep the Grizzlies in what seems to be the start of a dynasty that nothing can stop. In his 2nd season in Miami, Wemby's numbers drop once again, only averaging 18, 10, and 12, but the Heat are still dominating despite that fact. Meanwhile, LeBron's numbers are still improving at a high rate. This year, he averaged a 36-point triple-double, winning yet another MVP. In the playoffs, the Heat dominate, going 12-1 on their way to the finals, where they match up against the Hornets, but the series proves to be a tough one, starting off with the Heat leading 3-2, with Game 6 being a nail-biter late in the 4th. And that's already championship number 5 for Wemby right there. He is more than LeBron in real life this quickly. This time around, the Grizzlies get their revenge, beating the Heat in 6 games. After defeating the Mavs, the Spurs make their way to the NBA Finals, where they see the New York Knicks ready for a battle. And Zion ended up on the Knicks in this simulation. The Spurs immediately go down 3-1 in the series, looking like they're about to lose. There's no way they came back from a 3-1 deficit. LeBron might do it again. And LeBron is doing it again. He came back from a 3-0 deficit and now a 3-1 deficit in the same simulation. Going into his final season on the Heat, Wemby improves his averages back up to 25, 14, and 2, and takes out the Cavs to make it to the conference finals. At this point, the Grizzlies are just as much of a dynasty as the Heat are. Dang, they just lost in the conference finals. While LeBron keeps racking up his MVPs, somehow improving again, with this time averaging 37, 10, and 10, another triple-double. And of course, you already know in the conference finals, it has to be a Dallas Mavericks matchup, where we lose in 6 games. Yeah, they finally beat us again. This season in real life, LeBron returned to the Cavs, so Wemby will be joining Kyrie and Kevin Love in Cleveland, where he averaged 21, 12, and 5 this season, clearly improving his playmaking abilities. Back on the Cavs, he finishes the 1st seed once again. The Spurs don't play around this time and go up 3-0, and that was probably the easiest NBA Finals ever. The Cavs make it all the way to the NBA Finals, where they match up against the Lakers, and they go down 3-1. And the Cavs couldn't win a championship against the Lakers. The Cavs force their way to the NBA Finals, where they meet the Suns. They're going to Game 7. Game 7 is a close game and a winner-go-home situation. Phoenix is cutting down the lead. If he hits his free throw, it's a tied game, and he does hit it. Kevin Love with the step-back mid-range, he misses, but Cody Zeller, I assume that is, got the rebound and put it back. And they immediately tied up 125-125. Kevin Love forces it up, gets his own rebound, and gets a putback. 20 seconds left, they got the ball, and they're fouling now. The first free throw goes in. Does the second one go in? If the second one goes in, it is a 2-possession game, and it does. He misses the second free throw, and they gotta go all the way up the court and score. Kyrie is put in a position to hit free throws to seal the game, and he goes to hit both. And Wemby has his 6th ring now. And Wemby got 6 rings first, meaning he is now the GOAT and beat LeBron in this video.